Okay, pilots, let's get to business. The EAS Yorktown and EAS Dublin were attacked today by a Minbari warship at 0230 hours. The Minbari withdrew, but only after crippling Yorktown and Dublin. However, Command suspects that the Minbari will send fighters in to finish the job. It is our objective to deny them that victory. Alpha and Beta wings will reinforce the two heavy cruisers' current fighter escort. It is crucial that you give both cruisers time to repair the damage to their jump engines. Once the repairs are complete, you will jump with the cruisers back to our current position. With luck, we'll bring them both home safe and sound. Your Star Furies have already been run through the pre-flight checks and are ready to go. Godspeed, pilots.
This is Beta Wing to EAS Yorktown and EAS Dublin. What is your status?
This is the EAS Yorktown. We have severe damage to the jump engines. Our weapon systems are still online, but the power grid is fluctuating.
Dublin CIC online. Jump drives are online, but our structural integrity has been reduced significantly.
Dublin, Yorktown and all fighter wings. Continue on your present course until the Yorktown can repair her jump drives.
Roger that, Command. Alpha, Beta, take escort positions.
Leader 1 here. I'm having trouble with the reactor. I think I can con...
Zeta 1, eject! Eject!
Damn it. No life pod ejected. Beta wing, take position. Zeta 2, hang in there.
I've got sensor readings. Might be Minbari fighters. Contact! Minbari fighters closing in fast. I can take him, I can take him!
Epsilon 1, stay put until Alpha Wing is in range. Epsilon 1, do you read?
Yeah, Minbari.
All pilots, engage the Minbari fighters. Fire at will. I repeat, fire at will.
Yeah, great job, pilot.
We have eliminated the first wave. All fighters, resume escort. The jump engines are nearly ready. We're testing power levels now. We need a couple more minutes, pilots. This is the Yorktown. Engineering reports a successful power-up and the jump drives are charging. We need you to hold on just a little bit longer.
That's good news, Yorktown. We'll stick with you until the drives are repaired. We've got more Minbari fighters now on our sensors.
I copy. Attacking all sides now.
The fighters are disarming our turrets. Keep them away from us so we'll be able to defend ourselves.
down on my tail. Help me!
What are we doing out here? We should be taking this flight to the Minbari.
Get your head out of the sand, pilot. Haven't you been reading any of the reports? Watching ISN? We're getting our butts kicked from Proxima to Sirius.
We should still be hunting them down in this system. How many can there be?
Us hunting them. Who are you kidding? Just stay focused.
Jump point forming directly behind us.
Minbari war cruiser exiting jump point. They are firing.
The EAS Yorktown successfully made the jump to the Proxima fleet holding station near Proxima 3. Despite casualties and heavy damage, your efforts allowed the crew enough time to repair their crippled jump engines and escape to safety. Unfortunately, EAS Dublin was not as lucky as the Yorktown. The Minbari war cruiser engaged the Dublin too quickly for any of our fleet ships or the Dublin herself to respond. I have personally cleared you of any responsibility in the ship's destruction. There was simply nothing that you could do. At 0730, Earth Standard Time, we evacuated Proxima Station along with all civilian personnel. Most of those were evacuated to the Rommel and her support ships. However, a team stayed behind to oversee the final shutdown procedure of the station. The shutdown team's shuttles and freighters departed the station a few minutes ago and are heading for the jump gate. However, EAS Kursk Scout Wing just reported in with some disturbing information. They've detected what appear to be a squadron of Minbari fighters with a possible warship escort on an approach vector to the station. This information came at a cost. The Kursk lost most of her fighter wing. Beta Wing is just launched. By the time you arrive, they should already be in formation with the transport group. Your primary objective is to ensure that the transports Bright Star and Lewis Gamble make it to the jump gate. Keep an eye out for the Minbari squadron. Command anticipates their arrival sometime after your rendezvous with the transport group. Good luck, pilots.
This is the Yorktown. We cannot linger any longer or we'll lose our jump drives again. We're powering them up now. Good luck, pilots.
We're not going to make it. We've got no support from the Yorktown. We've got 2 wings of fighters and the entire Minbari fleet on our tails.
Now come on. Keep it positive. Let's concentrate on saving this convoy. Stay focused, and you'll stay alive.
Beta Wing has taken position with the convoy. Alpha, make it quick. You can count on the Minbari joining the party anytime soon.
Stand by, Command. We're moving as quick as we can.
Jump gate sequence activated. Jumping to hyperspace.
We've got contact. Minbari fighters targeting the freighters.
Attention! Enemy units approaching.
Break formation. Draw them away from the transports. Weapons hot. Let's get them, boys.
How the hell did they get so close?
It's gotta be their stealth systems.
Heads up! With company!
Pilot, this is the Lewis Gamble. Our engine is full power. We are making the run for the runway. But we need more fighter cover.
You take it to them.
A party!
Copy that, sir.
Yes.
Heads up! Bogies incoming!
We've got enemies inbound on attack vector.
Attention! Enemy units approaching. Jump point forming in Sector 5. Stand by for identification. Minbari war frigate has entered the area. Freighters, go to maximum burn.
Lewis Gamble now reached full burn. We can't push it any further. Lewis Gamble reporting. Coolant systems on sections 2 and 3 have been compromised.
EA Kursk here. We are engaging the war frigate. Make your run. We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Minbari war cruiser has arrived. It's targeting the station.
Held them off as long as we could.
Convoy has successfully escaped. Mission accomplished. Return to base.
Both ships survived the journey and have joined our fleet in hyperspace. I've recommended you for a commendation for your outstanding performance during this mission. You did a good job escorting the freighters to the jump gate. The shuttles fared well under your escort. Most of the civilians escaped without incident or injury. Your squadron performed well during this mission, and the shuttle pilots expressed their thanks for your good work. The situation is grim, people. Reports from the line have reached us, and the Earth Alliance fleet is suffering heavy casualties against the Minbari. Fleet Command has ordered all remaining ships to regroup and, if necessary, protect Earth. At 1400 hours, we jump to normal space in the Sol system. Fleet Command has designated Jupiter as an impromptu staging area for several fleets, including our own. In about 30 minutes, we'll make the jump to Earth and join the main fleet. Alpha Wing, you will be taking point with EAS Rommel. Beta Wing will be escorting Washington, Delta, Odysseus, and Gamma Wing, the Stockholm. Reports indicate that the bulk of the Minbari fleet have skipped several of our outer colonies and are heading directly for Earth. If they were playing with kid gloves before, it looks like they just took them off. Hopefully, their fleet won't reach Jupiter space in time to prevent our departure, so keep your eyes peeled. Dismissed.
All fighters, establish escort position. We need to get to Earth as soon as possible.
Understood, Rommel.
By the way, what is going to happen to Mars?
As I see it, we're gonna leave them all alone against the Minbari.
Hey man, what about my family? They're just going to leave them in there?
Son, I'm sorry, but we simply don't have time to evacuate Mars. It'll be a miracle if we manage to get most of the people away from Earth.
Well, isn't that just perfect? Why do we even bother to defend our home? The Minbari will just come and kill every one of us. We don't stand a chance against them.
Alpha 3, get a grip. The most that we can hope to accomplish here is to buy a little more time for our transports to get a little more of our people to safety.
Jump point's forming at 6 o'clock. Looks like a Minbari scouting wing.
If scouts are already here, cruisers won't be far behind.
Minbari cruisers have jumped out from hyperspace, sir.
How many?
3 Zarlins and 1 Tanashi-class cruiser, Captain.
Damn! We don't stand a chance against them. All cruisers evade Minbari vessels at any cost. We must get to Earth.
Copy that, Rommel.
More fighters incoming! Cover the cruiser pilots to show those bastards what we're made of!
The Minbari are closing in. They're almost within firing range. They're opening fire.
They're still coming. Stockholm and Washington, maintain your current course and speed. We don't have a fighting chance against them. We just have to keep going and pray that we will survive.
getting hammered. We've got to help them.
Negative, pilot. This was their wish. We have to go. We have to go now. Rommel has been destroyed. Repeat, Rommel has been destroyed. All pilots defend us in Stockholm until we get our jump engine online. Pilots, 20 seconds till jump. Get in position. Ready? Jump! Ordinarily, I'd welcome you aboard the EAS Napoleon. However, our current situation is far from ordinary or ideal. The Rommel was destroyed, and we have been unable to locate any survivors. The Minbari moved too quickly for the Rommel or many of our ships to escape, and your own escape is the only bright light we have on such a dark day. There are many more such days yet to come. However, intelligence is unable to discern whether the Minbari will proceed on to Mars first. But one thing is certain, this war is drawing to a close, and the existence of our entire species is on the line. The best thing you can do right now is get some sleep, although I doubt it will come easily to any of us. Dismissed.
We've been pushed up against the wall. The Minbari fleet is closing rapidly towards Earth. They have destroyed the hyperspace relay beacons, and they are sure to arrive in normal space very soon. A wall of vessels will be lined up between Earth and lunar orbit. Earth fleet will defend a different hyperspace approach vector. When the Minbari enter normal space, we will target and engage any vessel that crosses the line that we have drawn. Good luck to everyone.
This is Earthfleet Command to all ships. Your orders are simple. Hold the line against any and all Minbari ships. The line in the sand has been drawn. We will defend our home for as long as we can. We will make the Minbari pay for every kilometre of space between us and Earth.
Multiple jump points forming.
Attention! Do what must be done, people. All ships prepare to engage.
Oh my God. We're not gonna make it.
Weapons hot. Let's...
Those warships are huge. We'll never take them down. Come on, we'll hold them back as long as we can. Oh God, help me! No! No! All right, a party!
Focus inbound. All escort troops prepare to intercept.
Every second we delay them here, more of our families escape.
We've lost the EAS Geneva.
There's too many of them!
Guns coming online. Open fire.
Too close. Stay away from the cruisers.
Sustaining fire from the Minbari fleet. Enemy ships incoming.
The Napoleon has been destroyed.
Hostile at 6 o'clock. I could use a little help here.
Air Moscow under heavy fire. We can take...
Enemy ships incoming.
Birmingham destroyed. Our fleet in this squadron has been destroyed. All surviving ships are ordered to retreat to near Earth orbit. Uploading coordinates for redeployment now.
You're lucky to have escaped the initial attack. Unfortunately, things are not looking very good. We've regrouped the last of our fleet ships in low Earth orbit. We're hoping that the higher gravitational fields will affect the Minbari drives as much as they do ours. It will hopefully level the playing field and slow them down as much as possible. We've continued to send signals to the Minbari fleet in an attempt to sue for peace and surrender, but so far our attempts have gone unnoticed. Fight as long as you can, pilots. Hold them off.
The line is faltering.
Suffered critical hits. Mayday! Mayday!
We've lost the Triton. I repeat, the Triton is down.
The Kashenka has rammed a Minbari cruiser. No effect. The Minbari cruiser is still operational. The Minbari fleet is still approaching.
Minbari fighters closing fast. Keep them occupied as long as possible. Here they come. Fire at will. Weapons hot. Let's get them, boys. I could use a little help here. Approaching firing range. This is it. Here they come.
Oh God! Help me! No! No!
Yes.
Jump points detected.
They have entered hyperspace. Pilots, the Minbari have transmitted a surrender order to all of their vessels. They are withdrawing.
Control, please repeat. They're doing what? Surrendering?
Affirmative, pilots. Corsica and Alpha Wing, jump back to high orbit for debriefing and the meeting with Minbari representatives. The war is over. All ships return to base.
The Minbari have withdrawn and are surrendering. The entire human race is undoubtedly in a state of shock. We were so close to being left as a footnote in the history books for some other race. Fortunately, luck, God, or some divine being thought it in their power to spare us. The EAS Corsica is now in high Earth orbit, undergoing repairs and helping assist our diplomatic efforts. The captain sends his gratitude for your courageous defense of his ship and crew. The survivors of this battle number few and far between. One pilot was recovered not an hour ago, his life pod left floating in space, and him in rough shape. I'm sure his story will be one to add to the hundreds of others like ourselves. A transport will be sending you and the others back to Earth, and I wish you well.